But if there's not French fries in it, I don't even want to see it. Go ahead.
Welcome back to the show. It is Road Dogg and Casio, and you're listening to a YouTube exclusive version of...
Oh, you didn't know?
We call it a YTX,
And
baby.
get to play at the YTX. It's fun to play at the YTX. We have everything that you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys.
Oh, and girls. Why? It's 2023. We got to...
I know, but you said and girls. Like, I don't know if everybody wants them there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm looking at it. We had a record number of females last time we went live on YouTube.
Oh,
we
I probably just killed
off.
that with my singing.
Yeah, we ran them off. There is
I'm
zero.
gonna be honest with you. We just did one of these like yesterday, I think. So
It does feel like...
maybe the women folk are more efficient. I can tell you this much: they're tougher.
They wondered if we were late because you were pooping, dog.
So look. It's probably a little too much information, but since there are no women present, no, I wasn't. You were.
Okay, I was about to say, I was late, so I thought I was late. You might have slipped in a poop while I was late, but it's on me.
Well, I went in for a wee, but it turned into a poo. You know what I mean?
You went in for a 1
That's not even
and
my
ended
line.
up a 3?
Yeah, I went in for a T100. All of this is TMI Women or no?
I mean, I hate to bring it up, but since we're here,
Yeah.
have you ever pooped without peeing? I think it's impossible.
I think I would argue it's impossible as well.
Yeah.
Like that's just one of those things like San Diego, you know, what it really means, you know.
Well,
yeah, like nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? You'd agree to disagree.
disagree. All right, Mick Mack. Oh, yeah, number 3. I called that.
Mick
Number
Mack
3.
Paddy Wagon, get a dog. He did call it a number 3, Mick Mack. We call it a McTwist.
Wait.
I don't
Shannon
know.
Moore is in the chat. That's not Shannon Moore, is it?
Oh no, this is a different Shannon Moore, female.
But Shannon Moore number 2. We're not sure what your pronouns are. But
it's Shannon Moore number 2. Is
my
what we're gonna say.
Dog, we've never established it, but I'll establish it now. My pronouns are they, them. Not because of any sexual preference, just because I'm as big as 2 people.
Oh, okay. So I get
I'm
that.
considered a group when I walk
cosmically, you're a couple.
I'm
you know what I mean?
at least a couple when I
it's plutonic. Like
if they're thin,
I'm here with me.
It's like a skinny threesome, you know?
Yeah.
A thruple, if you will.
Thruple.
Mick Mack hit us up. I can't believe he made it. What time is it where you are, Mick Mack?
Hey, where is it? And
morning, mate.
Morning, mate. I can't read your words because I've got bad eyes because
you look smashing today. Did you hear about the guy who died of a Blue Chew overdose? They couldn't close his casket.
I tell you what, even if I died like that, my casket would close just fine. Tighter than Richard's hat band.
I took too many Blue Chew the first time, and they put me in the hospital, and they were like, the good news is you won't roll out of bed. We don't have to put the sides up. All right. We're not putting the guardrails up.
Anyway, you're gonna be safe. Is that?
Yeah, you're not falling out.
Oh, Lord mercy.
Dog. Before we get started, we got some
Before
birthdays.
we get started.
Yeah.
Hey, remember how
pizza rolls are ready?
So I was gonna,
pizza rolls are ready. Is that
anyway,
you?
the hot water heater is hooked up and prepared. I had talked to our producer Dom. You didn't hear this because you were late pooping. But my hot water heater blew up 2 days ago, and it's upstairs next to my air conditioner. Well, we thought it was an air conditioner leak, so we were having a guy come out and look at the air conditioner. Turns out it was the hot water heater. So we've been without hot water for 2 days, and so it just got my son-in-law just hooked it up. So Jeremy. His name's actually Jeremiah, so I just called him Jeremy.
Was he a bullfrog?
front of everybody.
How many times did you sing Bullfrog to him?
But he's a Marine. He's a good kid.
So
he
never.
came and helped me out of never. No, I've said Jeremiah was a bullfrog like a million times to him. And my daughter like got mad, but then she learned the song and then she said it too.
How about that?
Anyway, what were we talking about? And how do I make this thing quieter?
There's a
Is there
switch somewhere. We'll do that in between.
Okay. I
think every time it dings, we'll just yell pizza rolls ready and then move on.
And that'll be funny. Yeah, it was funny the first time. I bet it's the 13th.
3 Dog Night. What's that mean?
Who cares? Sounds like fun.
Is that all of us walking in together? By the way, shout out David Woolbright. He said it's his son Austin's 17th birthday.
Oh, what a great age.
He told us that last time, but didn't know we were going to be on today. So.
Oh, well,
Now he
happy birthday or belated or early or whatever we got to do. But happy birthday to your son, Austin. And 17, what an age, man. Buy him a car.
You remember how smart you thought you were at 17, man?
Oh, my God, I knew everything.
Yeah.
You know how smart I am at 54? I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? That's what you totally just go bass backwards and you go like, man, I can do it all. And you go like, I am a loser. But that's cool. You know what I mean? You lose till you die. Anyway.
Hey, I go back. I went back and thought about when my dad was my age, and I went, man, I thought he had life together.
Oh, yeah. The world by the tail.
And I go, either I don't, which I don't.
Yeah.
But I also thought, I bet he's just making it up as he goes like I am. You know what I mean?
By the seat of your pants. Hey, because I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. There ain't no other way to do it. You know what I mean? There just ain't.
By the way, if somebody gives you a playbook, it's wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not, you might hit one every other page, but it's mostly wrong. It's just, you got to do it how you
Yeah,
do it.
you got to go. You got to walk through it.
Speaking of birthdays, I want to give you some birthdays, dog.
All right.
We're going to start with the youngest. Headbanger Thrasher has a birthday today.
Oh.
Did you ever work with Mr. Glenn Ruth?
Glenn Ruth. I sure did 113,000 times. And loved every minute of it. I'll tell you, I still have a scar. I don't know if you can see it here, but when every time she cuts my hair, we talk about it.
Really?
That Glenn Ruth was actually responsible for. I think he was doing his imitation of Babe Ruth and hit me with a boom box. I don't know if you remember when we did those. That's out there somewhere too. But it was one of those. It was like a boom box, a WWE. It was called something. I can't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a WWE sponsored like boom box, and so we had to integrate it into the show, right? As a blue chip sponsor. So. As a finish or what, I don't even remember what it was, but I remember him hitting me in the head with that gimmick. And truth be told, it could have been Mosh. It could have been Chaz too. I don't remember which one hit me with it.
You just remember a headbanger.
I just remember getting hit with it. It cut it. The plastic went into my head, and oh, it hurt so bad. But yeah, I still have a scar there. But look, that was we played rough, and that's how we played. And it's not a that wasn't even an accident. That wasn't even an accident. He just did it like that because that's how we did it. You know what I mean? That's just the truth.
There was no apologies. He meant to do it.
And the truth of it is I'd have been mad if it hadn't have been that way. You know what I mean? If he hadn't hit me with it, like I would have been like, oh, come on, dude. You know what I mean? Like you kind of gotta take one for the team in that situation.
There's no way to half a boom box.
No, a boom box hitting me in the head with a boom box.
You know how a boom box
I can't believe Dom hasn't dug in. He's probably playing with his Twitter, but he's.
I was going to say Mick Mack will tweet us by the time we're done if we hadn't found it. He finds everything.
Okay, it's the boom
he
box.
He found
deal.
you giving the old Stone Cold.
The old 1-2. It's usually the old 1-2. And I want to put this out there too. And there's only a few people that know what we're talking about. And me and you are a few of them. Yeah. But he let me go back there for a second. It felt like
a long time.
I go, It made me rethink my relationship with Steve. and I immediately reached out to him and said, why don't you ever call? Because I feel like there's...
And did he call?
No, he just sent me an emoji of a bird finger. So I can't find the boom box. I am I am dumbfounded.
Are they stumped with the boombox?
I don't know. No, somebody will find it.
find
Somebody
it.
will find it. So happy birthday to Glenn Ruth, and thank you for the scars because chicks dig them. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's probably on Pornhub. We need to check there.
Okay.
Turning 61 today. Some people know him as Michael Jones. Most people know him as Virgil, my friend.
Virgil.
How about that guy?
Virgil.
Virgil.
He's 61, you say?
61 today. Loving that meat sauce.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I don't get the meat sauce reference.
He loves meat sauce at all.
Oh, okay. I mean, earlier I had a meatball sub, a delicious meatball sub, made by Subway.
I heard he's got to tuck it in his socks. That's what I heard. Yeah, we've heard some things about Virgil.
Hey, well, that would ruin a pair of socks if you put meat sauce in there. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, I missed something. But anyway, let's move on. That ruins. I go through more socks.
Do you? What happens? There's meat sauce stains. They're stretched out at the top.
Meat sauce stains everywhere.
Did you ever share the ring with Virgil for real?
So no, I never did.
Really?
Yeah. I don't believe I ever did, and I might have done something right after I got fired and was still in a drug-induced haze. I might have did something on an indie with him or something, but I don't remember anything specific. Always had a great relationship with him to this day.
Yeah, just never shared the ring.
Just never shared the ring with him. Happy birthday to you. What was his real name?
Michael Jones.
Jones.
He went by Virgil Vincent, Soul Train Jones. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Shane, Mike Jones, Mr. Jones, Lucius Brown, and his first name was Curly Bill.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Come on now.
Mr. Jones.
Come on.
Whose else's birthday was it? Hey, Jerry Lynn's was the other day. We said it though, didn't we, on our last time?
Jerry
and then
Lynn,
I saw
good guy.
I saw him thanking everybody on the Twitter.
You know who else it is? It's Mr. Jacques Rougeau.
Oh, Jacques Rougeau, comment ça va? I don't know how to say. Happy birthday in French, but I do kiss that way, Jacques.
Boy, the fabulous Rougeaus, man, they had it going on, brother.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, Jacques got a son that's as big as a tree and two trains. Yeah. Big kid. Big. I'm not sure what kind of athlete he is. He is wrestling somewhere somehow. But I know he got a tryout at the PC. I don't exactly know what went wrong or what went right there. I wasn't down there at that time.
Dennis?
But man, he is a huge individual. There they are. The fabulous Rougeaus. And Jacques actually worked down here in the South when I was in high school, and worked in Continental Championship Wrestling. I think it was called Continental at the time. Excuse me. But yeah, so I've known Jacques for a lot of years of my life.
By the way, one of his sons, shout out to Dennis, it's Gaithier, or I'm going to mispronounce it, Gauthier or something.
Yeah.
But he actually got drafted in the first round of the NHL draft.
Wow.
I wonder if that's him. 6'3". Sounds like a big dude.
Yeah, it might be. This kid was huge. I don't know. I don't know whatever happened. But yeah,
he's his nephew.
He's a bit. Oh, is that who it was?
And then he had sons Cedric and Jean-Jacques.
Jean-Jacques sounds like the one we're looking for.
Rougeau.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
But Mr.
Jean-Jacques Rougeau.
Jacques Rougeau turning 63 today.
63. Dang, he's young. He ain't even 10
younger
years
than you
older
thought?
Than me. Yeah, a lot younger than I thought, to be quite honest with you.
Boy, the Mountie, man, he was over, brother.
He's the Mountie. I don't know if that's his music. That's just if I was writing his music, that's what it would be.
Mick Mack, hit us up in the super chat. You can hit us up in the super chat as well. Just donate. We'll get to as many chats as we can. But if you get to the super chat, we definitely throw it up. You can even tip $2 like Mick Mack, and we'll read, I carry spare underwear because I keep getting the runs. So, thanks.
Good.
Wait,
good story.
He paid $2 to tell us he poops his pants. That's pretty good. That's America right there. Even though
he's not even from America.
I know, even though he's
But
down
that's
under.
capitalism. If he would please pass wind in a jar, I would kindly give him $5 on Tuesday. Jiminy Christmas. Come on, Mick Mack, you're better than that. It wasn't even clever, bro. You just came right out with I pooped myself.
He feels like he knows us, I think.
And you gave me money to do it.
Watch this. This is how you do it, Mick
Watch
Mack.
this. Look here, hold my beer.
Let me tell you how to do it. Dog, did you
Yeah.
know diarrhea is hereditary?
I did not know that.
It runs in your genes. See? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Mick Mack, you don't just tell everybody you poop your
It's
pants.
genetics, Mick Mack. Hey, I do want to know for real while we're here and talking about pooping ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should be sponsored by KO Pectate. Or is that even still
What's
a
the one that Imodium? What's the one that stops you up? Imodium?
Hey, I'll tell you what I laughed at for a lot of years of my life until I realized my wife was right. That Pepto-Bismol, if you got an upset tummy, I mean, because it does some stuff for heartburn, diarrhea. I don't know how the commercial exactly goes, but it'll work for you. Anyway, Mick Mack, where's Mick Mack from for a shoot?
I'll show you. Remember, he's a fan of Rhea Ripley and the whole deal. Emma and everybody down there.
Road Dogg.
By the way, speaking of sponsors and money and stuff like that, I think Odyssey 469 has a great idea. Have you thought about making Road Dogg pet merch like leashes, collars, and even poop bags?
Oh, my Lord.
We're sitting on a gold mine, dog.
Well, I'll tell you this, body.
Odyssey.
Odyssey, sexy sass Odyssey.
469, by the way. Because
Let's go ahead and let me.
Odyssey's already taken.
Let's send her half of this money back for that idea because I'm going to start my line of pet products ASAP. But that's something. That's very interesting.
Pet products, we'll hit you with a free leash.
Yeah, and definitely a free poopy bag too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we're squatting over a gold mine. That's what we're doing with the poop bags.
We are. We are. We're both just squatting on something. I'll tell you that much.
I thank y'all for joining us here on a YouTube Live. We do this as much as we can. These are so much fun to interact with y'all and hang out with you and see what you guys want to talk about, where you lead us, which is pooping today for some reason. I didn't see this coming.
Hey, look, let's be honest, though. This happens to everybody. We all poop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you?
So, I mean, that's that. Let's get off that subject now.
Oh, I had another question in the chamber.
Was it about poop?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead then, please.
Should we go? Are you a slow pooper or a quick pooper? Because there's no in between. Everyone in this chat right now is either slow or fast. Those people that are fast, you know, they're like, hey, before we leave, they run in there, and then they run back out, and you're like, did you even pull your pants down? You know? And then the others, if you're like me, I'm not getting up till my legs go numb. You know what I mean? I come out there.
I may take a bump. Upon standing up, I may take a bump.
I walk out of the bathroom like a baby deer, you know, and I'm trying to get his leg. Like, did somebody give me an epidural? I need my C4 must be acting up because it got false feeling everywhere.
Well, that baby deer got me. Oh, Lord! I've been watching a show called Saved by the Barn on Animal Planet. It's
Saved by the Barn.
Yeah, it's this kind of rich guy. I think his family's got money or whatever, but they had a farm in Michigan. I think it's Michigan or Ohio. I know they're not next to each other. Whatever. It's not from where I'm from, but and so he like quit his gig and went up there and they just save and rescue animals that are from they've been neglected or abused or from.
Are these like dogs or are they like exotic animals?
No. They're farm animals.
Oh,
This little baby goat got saved in the winter, but they couldn't save her hooves. They got frostbit, so they had to figure out how to make her little, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I'm seeing a lot of this stuff.
Oh my gosh!
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
That is a giant hog.
Hey, and so
Virgil,
it's a compelling show too, because it's his whole family and they do the thing. You know, it's cool. Anyway, I've seen a lot of the wobbling does and wobbling calves, and man, when you said that, God darn, I might have pooped a little in my pants. Whew, that was, God darn, that was fun. I needed that. Thank you.
Well, look, Mad
It's
Dad
the closest thing to exercise that I'm going to do today. I can tell you that much.
No, this is the most work my abs get for years is talking to you and laughing. Mad Dad hit us up and said a bidet will change your life. Well, guess what?
Yeah, let's talk about it. That's a great topic. Who said that? Who's brought that in? Mad Dad?
Yep.
Well, I wonder what he's mad about.
Just being a dad, you know? Look, he's got his own logo. Shout out to Mad Dad.
Is it cool?
He's making bidet money and logo money.
He's making that bidet money, big dog.
Look at that. Look at that.
He does. He's like Bidet Guerrera. No, that was Shay. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a horrible Shay Guevara.
But I got it.
And I think I said the wrong name, too. Anyway.
He said a bidet will change your life. Nothing like riding the wave to start your day.
So, couldn't disagree with Mad Dad more. And now I'm...
you hate it?
I'm upset Jet. You know what I mean? I'm not Mad Dad, but I'm upset. I don't know. I was trying.
You don't like the jet?
No, the thing going into my butt. No, I don't like the bidet. But I'll tell you what I do have is the heated seat. And while I'm not,
that's a win.
While I'm not on the bidet wagon. I'm not down with that. It made me feel funny, like in gym class. Sure. But the heated seat, I won't sit down unless I have to, unless I'm in a hotel room or something. And then I usually wet a towel with a hot towel and put it on the toilet seat for it.
Do you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was going to say, man, that is
You're about to say, is there a trick?
No, serious.
What's the, what do they call it all now? What's the I don't know what they're calling them now.
A washlet.
Yeah, that's
the white trash version of a bidet. A washlet.
I thought it was a wipette.
A wipette?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you can get extra ones at KFC if you ask.
Hey, Barry Henderson wants to know we should bring back the DX bucket hats.
Oh, yeah, but we have some. We have some. They're not DX, of course, because of, trademarking and such.
Right, we're not DX. Right.
But,
yeah.
But we do have the bucket hats, the Road Dogg logo. You didn't know? There they are, bucket hats. We also have the tanks out.
Mick Mack took a picture with one.
Yeah, yes, he did. Mick Mack's got one. We should try to find that, put it up, so everybody knows what Mick Mack looks like. And they can point at him when he poops his pants in public. Yeah,
I think he's got the 83 weeks merch on, and he said, which is better, heel or babyface? Oh. He said he was babyface in the You Didn't Know shirt with the bucket hat. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's talk for a second while we're on here about shaving Eric's head. Somebody getting to do that? Do you know what's going on there?
I think there's a charity involved, yeah, okay. And I think it's going to happen.
Okay, me too. And I don't know how to direct traffic to that and donations and all that, but I know. Would you
shave his head if given the opportunity?
Oh yeah.
If we handed you the clippers, you'd
100%. I could actually give him a nice fade, skin fade. Like into a regulation, you know what I mean? Something nice. Leave a little up top for him.
I like that. Oh, Mick Mack,
paddywhack, you're
Give
my friend. I hold my hand, let's play in the trash. Sorry.
Look at Mick Mack right there.
Mick Mack, you look happy as a pig
He's a baby face.
He is a baby face, especially wearing that stuff. Hey, and he eats a lot too. He sure is thin to eat so much.
He looked like what's his name? What was the dude that played
Freddy
Gilligan?
Krueger.
The dude that played Gilligan. What was his other one where he wore the bucket hat?
Oh, Gilligan.
He had another character.
Gilligan did, where he wore a bucket hat?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. You're just out here spewing bull crap.
I know what I'm talking
about. On the internets.
What's his name? Bob Denver?
Bob Denver.
Well, he wore a bucket hat. It was
something about flying high in Colorado. Oh, that's John's. That was his brother John.
That was his
I'm so stoned I ran into a tree. I don't know if that's the truth. That may have been somebody else. So Sonny Bono, I think.
Look at you. You got some jams there.
I just was making those up, by the way. Sonny Bono is the one that hit a tree. And so I think I was...
Dobie. Yeah, Dobie McGillis.
Dominic. Immediately. Oh, God, he died via... Yes, he did. He hit a tree like skiing, I think.
Yes, Sonny Bono
And how did
did.
John Denver passed away in a plane crash? Right.
Yeah.
And he flew that. Anyway.
Dog,
you
have you ever
can get
been to
into
Red
that
Rocks?
all day. Say that again?
Have you ever been to Red Rocks out in Colorado?
I don't think I have.
First of all,
is it beautiful?
Bucket list musical venue, yes, incredible. Worth all the hype. Wow. I'll go every time I can go. But in there, they have the Music Hall of Fame, the Colorado deal.
Yeah.
And they have a whole John Denver little section, and it's amazing. Great stuff.
I'll be darned. Hey, he was good. Like they told him, we think you're playing more country. He was like, yeah, but I'm not playing country. I'm playing me. You know what I mean? But then, so then they made fun of, so then he wrote Country Boy because it was like, oh, okay, y'all want to talk country music? I'll write this.
What was the show that said John Denver's full of...
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Mountain High. Well, that John Denver's full of shit.
Yes,
me and Double J have laughed at that 1,000 times if we've laughed at it once.
Oh, my gosh.
That's just good times.
Here's what I got. I didn't see us talking about poop for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then Gilligan for the next 5.
Yeah.
And then a John Denver sighting at the end. How about that? You never know where we're going to go.
Bob segued to John, you know.
Let's wrap up.
The family correlation there.
Let's wrap up with this. Mick Mack hit us in the super chat and said, why didn't we ever see Dog versus Ernest the Cat Miller?
Ooh. That would actually have been a good match. I like Ernest.
Did you ever share the ring with him?
Never, not one time. And that was just, he was coming up in WCW when I went to WWF at the time. And so, yeah, I would have loved to share the ring with him. A little scared of him, to be quite honest, because he's legit. You know what I mean? Like, I am the farthest from legit anything that you ever would think of a combat sport. So a little frightening, but once I got his timing and felt him in there, it'd be sponge cake, baby.
You ever met him or hung out with him at all?
With chocolate gravy. Yeah. I know him well. I've met him a million times. We just never locked up. You know what I mean? And that's really when you, not right then, but just locking up, you get to know, like, okay, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? And he ain't, and if he pulls me hard, I know I pull him hard too, and we go like, okay, or you know what I mean? You just kind of see where we're at when we touch and what that energy is. And then we dance or I run.
Based on
either way, I don't have the wind for it, guys.
And get hit by a boombox on the way out.
Yeah, and some speedy kicks, I'd imagine, too, from the cat.
All right, Dog. Great stuff today. This is a fun one all over the board. This is the beauty of the YTX.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
Go.
No, you can say happy birthday to some old friends, but then you get to talking about, runs in your jeans and John Denver and the whole 9 yards. And so if you didn't like this episode here, Casio, what would you tell them?
I got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
Oh, I was going to say baby dear.
Oh, yeah. My bad. That should be